Okay, before I let you go, if I may, because you know I have an Ohio State Buckeye. I don't have a dog in this fight, but I want to be on your side.
Thank you.
But I don't feel good about it. Can you tell me why Michigan is going to knock off Ohio State?
I can't say that with any certainty. There is a roadmap, however, as opposed to previous years. The roadmap is they've got two spectacular pass rushers coming from either end of the line. They also have a spectacular running back in Hassan Haskins, who will make the world of some lucky team that decides to choose him in the first round of next year's draft. He is that good. And they've got a quarterback who doesn't make mistakes, and they just got to put up. They got to put up sevens instead of threes, and they got to have takeaways instead of giveaways. And
don't let the ball get thrown over their head like everybody else.
You know what? And honestly, that's about it. And then I'll just say this in terms of the good versus evil here aspect of it, and I understand that I'm treading into very, very, very dark waters here with my take here. But do you want Ohio State to go again? Do you really want them going again? Do you really want them going to the Big Ten championship game again? You really want them in the national championship round of 4 again? I mean, let's get a little variety out there. You know what I mean? Like, let's see what Jim Harbaugh can actually do in all of that. Don't you think that would be a little bit more interesting? I'm just appealing to your sense of a story, of a storyline. I'm sure you're just as much of a storyline aficionado as I am.
That's what I root for.
Exactly. You root for storylines. You don't think it's a better storyline to see Michigan go and see what happens with Harbaugh than Ohio State again? Like, what do you think?
I don't have the emotional investment in Jim Harbaugh that I did when he was in and leaving San Francisco and first going to Michigan.
Yeah, but either you love him or you hate him. There's no gray area. Really, you're in the gray area. Okay.
I'm indifferent now. It's been too long and too many disappointing seasons.
That's exactly right. That he hasn't been there. So getting him back there, he makes it more interesting. Jim's more interesting.
No, the best teams make it interesting. I mean, I want to root for Michigan because I just don't want to be on the same side as Michael Holley, and I like you. Quiet as kept. Don't tell him I prefer you to Michael.
Thank you.
So I just want to root for Michigan for trolling purposes more than anything. But I believe Ohio State's the better team. And honestly, I just want to see the best teams. And not only that, I don't want to see expansion. Not to get off on a whole other topic, but like this season, I'm kind of like rethinking my whole stance on college football expansion.
Well, this now you've opened a whole can here, and when we are kind of getting close to being up against it.
Sorry,
but the whole idea again that you've just mentioned that
that
Ohio State
longer than it needed to be. I apologize.
That Ohio State, Alabama's dropped below Ohio State in the rankings, and we're arguing about what's up with that and Ohio State. Alabama hasn't played a good enough defense over the last 2-3 weeks or whatever. Whoever the hell's in charge of that committee said on ESPN last night, and people are arguing about it. It's like we shouldn't argue about it. Ohio State and Alabama should make it in this championship round, in a round of 8 and a round of 12. And I know it takes a little bit of the edge off a game like this weekend, but it still means a ton of stuff. Certainly if it means that you get to stay at home instead of on the road for the first round of the playoffs. Like, put a home field advantage on it here.
I'll make it quick. I think, do you want a tournament or do you want a championship?
I want a tournament. That's what I want.
I don't want a tournament. I don't think there are 12 teams that are championship-worthy teams, and if they are, they'll prove it in the regular season.
Let's talk about this next week. How does that sound? All right.
Happy Thanksgiving, guys.
And you'll know that in advance, so you'll know that in advance, so I don't piss you off about bringing it up.
You didn't piss me off. You didn't piss me off.
I want you guys to dig deeper into this situation.
I just want you to know. My hand was open. It wasn't closed when I asked that question. Okay, and my elbow was
better. And you have my phone number if you want to apologize.
All right, very good. Michael Smith, everybody.
All right,
Michael.
All right, Mike.
Michael Smith. Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.